Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday and I am feeling much better, I must say. I am still like a bit full of it here, but I'm not feeling nowhere near as bad as I felt the back end of last week. And I just want to say thank you so much for all of the lovely comments that you all left me and tips with how to cure a cold. It wasn't COVID. I did do the obvious checks and did a test and I didn't have it, which is really lucky. So I think it was just a bit of a cold with the weather changing. But yeah, today's Tuesday, so that means I went to weigh in yesterday, and to start the video off on a really positive note, I lost 5.5 pounds, which I'm so chuffed with. So I know the majority of that will have been water weight from the gain that I had last week, but £0.5 away from losing the full £6 that I put on last week in 1 week is good going in my opinion, and I'm absolutely chuffed with it. So I'm about £12 away from my target. Now, being realistic, the target that I've set for myself, I've never actually been at that weight for a very long time, so I think it's really unrealistic to expect that I'm actually going to get to that weight. So I'm just going to see how I go and see how I feel, and I'm not going to focus too much on the number, to be honest with you. I know I had some questions about how much I'd lost and everything, and how much I wanted to lose. So since the very start of my journey, I'm up to about 2 stone weight loss now, and I wanted to lose 3 stone. That's about right, yeah. So I wanted to get down to a specific number, which I think is really unrealistic, and I'm just from now on gonna go based on how I feel in my clothes and not based on what the scales say. So yeah, all really positive news and positive start for a Tuesday, and it'll give me sort of the spur on to keep going. Now, weigh-in won't be happening next week, obviously, because of the Queen's funeral. Really sad, and I think it's the right thing to do to show some respect for the Queen. And I'm going to be sat at home and I'm going to watch the funeral. So obviously, because I can't make it down to London with the 3 children, it's quite a way away from us, so we'll be watching it at home and remembering her at home. So yeah, group won't be happening next Monday, which means I've got 2 weeks now, so I need to make sure that I stick at it. Just because that weigh-in isn't happening, usually that I go, oh, I'll have a couple of treats here and there, but if I have solid 2 good weeks, then fingers crossed for another really good weight loss. So I've been rambling on for over 2 minutes, nearly 3 minutes now, and I'm going to make my breakfast and I will show you what it is that I'm having once I've made it. And this is my breakfast this morning. So I've got 4 bits of bacon. Now, I know that's a lot of bacon for first thing in the morning. Well, it's not really first thing, it's 9:30. But the bacon needed to be used today, and I don't like throwing food away. I'm on a mission to save money and cut down on food waste. So I've got 4 bacon medallions, 2 eggs, and some beans. These are all free and protein. So yeah, no speed for breakfast this morning, but like I say, I'll catch up on that throughout the rest of the day. And then tea, 2 sweeteners, some of the milk from my First Healthy Extra A. So breakfast this morning is sim free, and I will see you later for lunch. So it is lunchtime, and lunch is my least favourite meal of the day because I only really have an hour, and I like to get the house tidied up in that time as well. So yeah, it's my least favourite meal and least adventurous meal of the day, let me say. So, and also I want to try and not eat crispy crab sticks every day now that I'm obsessed with them on my videos, because obviously it can't be very interesting for you to watch. So trying to think of ideas that I haven't eaten before or something that you would be interested in can be tough. So I think today what I'm going to have, and it's quite quick as well, is a pizza. So I'm going to make a pizza with a pita bread base, tomato puree, cheese, maybe some sliced tomatoes, and some garlic salt. And then I'm going to have some fruit because I've bought a watermelon and a honeydew melon. So I'm going to cut those up, put them into tubs, and they will do me for the rest of the week. So I'm going to make lunch now. I'll show you what it looks like before it goes in and show you what it looks like after, if it comes out okay. And if it doesn't, then this clip will not make it into the video because I will end up having crispy crab sticks. This is my pizza ready to go in the air fryer. So I've got one of the
soft pitters as my healthy extra B, obviously because I didn't have it this morning. Tomato puree on there with some mixed herbs. I've got 40 grams of my cheese, which is the lighter Pilgrims, I think it is. So 40 grams of that is a healthy extra A, so that'll be my second healthy extra A for today. And then I've got some tomatoes on top there for speed. And like I say, I'm going to cut up the melons and have some of that as well. So I'll put this in now and show you when it's done. I've not decided what it's going in at and how long for yet, so I'm going to play it by ear and I'll show you once it comes out. And this is my lunch. So the pizza went in at 175 for about 12 minutes. It's probably a little bit over what I would like it, but it's still soft underneath, so happy with that. So completely sim-free using my second healthy extra A. Tomato puree, tomatoes for speed, and obviously the pitta is my healthy extra B, so that's B, and 1 full A gone for the day. Then I've got some watermelon. Now this looks like loads of watermelon, but it's literally all like the end bits that I've got hardly any flesh on them. So watermelon, which is speed. I've got a glass of orange squash, no added sugar, which is sim-free. I've already had one of these today while I've been working. I forgot to pick up the camera and tell you, so that's my second glass. And then I've got 5 tubs of watermelon all portioned in the fridge ready. Now you'd think that this would get me through the full week, but it won't, because this will not last more than 2 to 3 days in my fridge with the kids. They absolutely love them. They'll get home, they'll have a tub each, and I'll have 2 left. So I'm going to pop them in the fridge now, eat my lunch, and then I'll catch up with you the next time that I have something to eat. Okay, it is now tea time, and I'm just prepping. So it's 25 to 6, sorry about that light, and I am just doing my mince. So in here I've got half a pack of mince, because it's only me and Paul having this and I don't want it to go to waste. So I've got mince, 1 OXO, and then I've got 2 tablespoons of gravy granules. They are 2.5 sins per tablespoon, so the whole portion will be 5 sins. Then I've got some potatoes boiling. I'm going to turn those into mash, and then I've got a broccoli, a cauliflower, and a tin of carrots, all for speed. So I'm going to make it now and then I'll show you when it's done. This is my tea this evening. So I have got mince in gravy. This is half of the portion, so it's 2.5 sins. I've got broccoli and cauliflower, which is speed, carrots, which are speed, and then I've got a tiny bit of mash on this quarter here, which is sim-free. There's no butter in it, and I've just used a splash of my healthy extra A milk. So yeah, tea in total is 2.5 sins, which leaves me on 2.5 sins for the day. I haven't had any sins yet today. So yeah, this is it. I'm going to have a Red Bull, 0 sugar, sim-free, and then obviously I've just used salt and pepper, and this is the really garlicky roasted garlic and sea salt that I've been using. Loving that at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to have this now, and I'll catch up with you later if I have snacks. This evening I am very, very hungry. I've done a bit of exercise with my friend from dancing, so a lot of snacks. So I've got some of the Seabrook loaded fries there, 3.5 sins, and absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't tried them, definitely recommend. I've got a Nutella Be Ready bar, which is 5.5 sins. I've got 3 of the raspberry mini meringues from Aldi. It's these ones, they're 0.5 sin each. I've got another tub of watermelon, which is speed, and then a cup of tea, using the last of my first healthy extra A to sweetness. So I'm finishing my day on 13 sins. Yeah, I'm finishing the day on 13 sins, and that will be it for me today. So I will catch up with you in my next video. That is it for today's video. So like I said, I had my tea, and then my friend came and we did a bit of our dance. So to build up stamina, ready for our championships. So I've burnt quite a lot of calories there, and I am now really hungry. So I'm just going to settle down and watch some TV, eat my snacks and have my cup of tea, and then I'm going to head to bed. So yeah, I've had a really good day of eating today. I hope that you've enjoyed it and found some inspiration again in the meals that I'm eating. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and leave me a comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!